Hello, folks. Welcome back. Oh, shit. Okay. We're starting off with a raid, folks. Thanks, Lavi. Appreciate it. Welcome, guys. You joined at an opportune time. Just as I start. Welcome. Anyways, you guys can read the title. No, I want to continue. Hope you enjoyed your tea. Alrighty. Where did we leave off? I have been doing pretty well. Thank you. What were you streaming? Did I talk to you already? Yes, I did. Oh, Metaphor. Nice. I need to play that myself. I think I pretty much looked at everything in this scene already. Yeah. Okay. Man, you're at the end, huh? Close to it. I don't even know how long I would take to finish another Atlas RPG on stream. Okay, well, let's move out. Where to? Where have we not gone? We've been to prison already. Maybe Sholmes is done with his surgery? No. Back to prison? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's shorter. So, like, on the scale of Shin Megami Tensei 5 to Persona, where is it? Damn, Platinum, good luck with that. Gina doesn't appear to be here. I believe she must be in questioning at the moment. $80-ish, huh? Yeesh. Well, I respect the grind. I don't know if I'll ever pick up Persona 3 again for the stream. Just because, like, I don't know. So much of it is just go into Tartarus. You fuck around for like a few hours and then that's the stream, you know? Like, as much as I enjoyed that game, it really takes a lot before the plot gets going. Oh, wait. I need to do the Iris voice.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is it, Iris?
Well, if you examine the scene here carefully, there's another possibility, isn't there?
Oh, did she fucking skedaddle?
Ginny could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking and escaped.
Oh my. What? Why would she do something like that? It would only make her situation worse.
Calm down, Runo. I was only joking, of course.
Ha 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 ha. Just a joke. What? She has like little charms of herself and Sholmes on her back. That's so cute. Sholmes is a rabbit and she's a, I don't know, a rat, I guess. You are a rat, Iris. We love you for that. You had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction. Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Look, if this girl is 10 and she has a doctorate in medicine, I'm willing to listen to whatever she says, honestly. Like, what grounds do I have to stand on, you know? I'm nothing compared to her. I will listen, okay? We listen and don't judge. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight your words carry.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. I suppose a light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms.
Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would have thrown his head back and guffawed. I'm not entirely sure that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should try to make progress with our investigation in the meantime.
Yes, come along then, Runo. Come along, Sibsy.
Alrighty. Well, nothing here either. Where the hell do we go then? Back here? No? Maybe outside in Baker Street? No. Oh, I remember what I had to do. Sorry, guys. I have to go in here. Behind that door. It's a storeroom, isn't it? Oh, no, it's Iris.
That's what Grexy said.
Yes, that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. Bro died, but not by his own hand, like he would have easily done. Mr. Windibank face down on the floor with Gina beside him. That's not Iris. It's Sato talking.
As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We must make a thorough investigation.
Yes, of course, and we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime. I wonder if Iris is gonna have one of those deductions we have to correct.
Don't worry, if there are clues in there, I'll find them.
Can we just go in there, or do we have to literally move? Oh, here we go. I like the shitty outline of the... I don't know what it's called. The corpse? It's like they try to use as few lines as possible. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windibank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
Oh, hey, bud. Hey, mate. Hello, governor. Wait, you just dipped? The fuck? Get back here. What is it now, sunshine? You took one look at me and tried to run away. You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do ya? I swear. Gregson's voice changes every stream. Well... I've never seen a ladyship looking like that before, it's the thing. I didn't know what to say to her. So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old.
I'm afraid this is all a little too much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Come on, be a good babysitter. Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? I don't think that went very well. Why? He's trying so hard. I respect that. Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine. And I told you not to get under my feet.
We have some investigating to do ourselves.
Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
Oh, Hurley.
And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. You were quite endearing, Gregson. You really are. Alright, well, what's going on here? So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Pshaw, you got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like, nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Grexy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh, yes, your ladyship. Do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, and shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to the storeroom was found locked from the inside. So it was locked from the inside. I mean, we knew that, right? We couldn't get in.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing?
Quite right, ma'am, quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thuswise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child. Oh, that's one way to describe her.
Are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she'd appeared to be unconscious. And I'm afraid to say she had the gun that was used in her hand.
No!
Presumably, it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well. What? The key to the storeroom?
And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector?
Correct. Well, which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Oh, bollocks. Bloody hell. Obviously, my personal opinion is it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Alright, what about Sholmes? Is he screaming in pain right now? Did they get him drunk enough?
Grexy, do you know anything about Herbie? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he?
The thing is,
Don't mince your words, Inspector, please.
Oh my god, the girls are giving him the puppy doll eyes.
You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
No. The operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well...
Out with it.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, throw him. They use something called a general anesthetic. Oh, so they did use general anesthesia. I guess, well, I mean, it's definitely new. And is the whole body insensitive.
The whole body anesthetized? Is that even possible?
The operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction.
Trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. Couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, so I hear. Now the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently.
Oh my!
Uh-oh. No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in the system, or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again.
Really?
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you.
What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way.
Well, I don't know if he had a choice in that. Well, use of anesthesia or not. Well, that's all for you. Let's take a look around here. We have a record player.
Can't believe how many there are. Bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings, look. Pieces of different people's lives, quietly gathering dust in here together. Something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here.
Yeah, if you ignore the blood on the ground. Or at least there would be, if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policemen shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. What is this? Mysterious box? Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked. What is it, Iris? Is it yours?
That's the box file my manuscript was being kept in.
Oh, she's locked in.
Oh.
Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. So how did Chisato end up reading that story? Surely that's not what all this... What all... Yeah... Is there more? Sorry, Iris. If you ask me, he sold it. Well, I'm telling you.
We must check inside this box at once. Yes.
What's in the box? Oh my god. She's so short. She's so short. Tongue's getting tied. She sells seashells.
I was there. It was there. Iris's stories was there.
Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Yes. I mean, of course I believe Hurley when he said he'd deposit it here, but still. It's a relief to actually see it.
Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown. Is there something else in there? Long unpublished story that Mr. Sholmes deposited at the pawnbroker of the victim. That's all we found in there. Well, obviously, there seems to be something that's missing, right? Something that Iris does not want to tell us. Bicycle?
Well, there's the gun. Guess we can look at the gun now. This is a revolver, a real one. And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windbank's life.
What's the matter, Susie? You and Runa look like you're about to faint.
Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh. And I've had issues with guns in the past. Yeah. Man. And it was a gun that killed your father, Iris. Holy shit, we were there. That's fucked up. Anyway, we saw Mr. Windabank with us yesterday, didn't we? Oh. He didn't have to take his own. Someone else did it for him. Saved him the trouble. And I look through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here. So, why was she knocked out? That's the question. That was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. Like, let's say she is the murderer. If she did shoot the guy, why the hell would she just go to sleep at the crime scene, gun in hand, without running away at all? She's not even injured. So it's not like she was knocked out or anything. Well, in the scenario that she is the killer, right? So clearly she was probably knocked out first. And then framed like this. Probably.
Mr. Windabank told us he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. One and only bullet he had in his gun had been fired.
So you can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. Only one shot. Police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line.
Oh, Mr. Windabank. He was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot just once to the heart. Most likely the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing. This must be his blood then.
Ah!
Wait, we can do the spray thing.
I don't like to ask such a wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps... Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action.
Oh, here we go. Pew. Oh, the little smoke cloud was like heart-shaped there. He's blue.
So now we know the color the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windabank's blood.
What else is blue?
Doesn't match the analysis of the bloodstain we found in the main shop. No, but let's add the sample to the others we've already collected anyway.
Well, as far as I can see, we've already looked at everything in here. I'm doing like a scan of the place. This is the only view of the scene. All right. Let's look at our... Let's look at our manuscript thing. Anything tucked inside? Any secrets? Home of the Baskervilles. How did Susato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? You and your secrets. I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me. I'm so sorry. You're sorry? Well, okay, but why can't you explain it now? Okay, so we have samples here. We have Mr. Green here. Mr. Purple. Thrice-fired Mason. We figured that out last stream. And Mr. Blue. Okay. I feel like there should be something else to look at, but I'm not seeing it. To be honest. What if I present something to you? Maybe this? Could you give me your opinion about this, do you think? We don't tend to share, Sunshine. Not with the general public. Ugh.
In that case, Gregsy, how about some herbal tea?
Glug, 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 glug. Lovely. So very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. You don't mind sharing that then? Alright, go drink your tea. Chug, chug, chug. Inspector, what do you make of this? Oh, this is new. Oh, what are we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Oh, looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, it's the ticket from Mr. McGilda's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Really? Oh, think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to.
Bruno's right, Gregsy. It isn't the same ticket.
Oh, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about then, if I might be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket.
A second one? It seems that Mr. McGilda, in fact, had another article in storage here at Winterbanks. Is that right? I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. Alright, new thing? The second ticket. And this ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilda's overcoat. A ticket within something you needed a ticket to get. Tickets within tickets, within tickets, within tickets. You mean to tell me? Yes, there's more than just the music box disc, it seems. Should have insisted on the lad taking it back to the yard and examine it properly. Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilda deposited another article here with Mr. Winterbank. The question is, can we find it? Yes, I can see it written here. Small box, was it?
Do you have any idea where it is, Gregsy? Any at all? It's another article belonging to Miss McGilda. Could be an important clue.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please, stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. Look with your special eyes. People with blue eyes be like, it's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles. I will. I'll go barking. Oh, he's really munching that shit. There's no time for a dog impressions, Inspector. That's enough sauce from you, Sunshine. What do you mean? I'm a saucy lad. I'm lost in the sauce. one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months.
So maybe it's on the shelves. That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once. You're wasting your time.
Oh,
There are dozens of little boxes out there, hundreds even. Can't possibly know which one might have been Mr. Gilded's. That information's not written on the ledger. Ugh.
well, I think we should have a look, just in case.
Oh, of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. Honestly, I should just hang out with him. Tame him a little bit. Ah! Clock jump scare.
I nearly jumped out my skin there. How could Mr. Wonder make such a wicked trap?
I doubt he set out to scare anyone.
Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon.
Oh?
Her trial's tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind. Did you remember, Bruno? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Really? Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Dude. I couldn't live with myself if those two looked at me like that. Their faces full of disappointment.
The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. Can't even look at the shelves, huh?
Yes, this is where all the items that have been forfeited by the original owners are for sale. That's right, they all got little price labels on them. There's so many.
I wonder if the small box this ticket was for. This ticket was for is still on the shelf somewhere. Box that McGilded deposited here just over 2 months ago.
Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed.
What, you don't have any, like, x-ray vision on those goggles of yours?
There's so many boxes, it could be any one of them.
Mr. Sholmes said that a pawnbroker's was the safest place to store anything, more secure than a bank's vault. So perhaps the small box of Mr. McGilded's contained something of a very great value.
Well, if that's the case, he probably have kept it locked.
So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open. Exactly.
Hey, yeah.
Oh. When was the last time this happened?
That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen.
Ah, this takes me back. And sometimes this is how the sun lasts through me. Good times, good times. One day she's gonna end up breaking my spine by throwing me on the ground. Let's move. To the prison. Hi, Gina. Good, you're back.
The police must have finished questioning her then. Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful?
Oh, didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibanks. Oh, right. So,
Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
what's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying. I did it.
That's not...
I believe you. Gina, I came to ask for your final decision. Eh? What decision? About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not? I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right, I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. Dot. All right then. Blimey. Give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then, fill us in. We've done it. Fortunately, we don't know that yet. You don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime. And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish. Oh yeah? Like what? Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibanks that night. Looks like I'm going to have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason. Rusted in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Yeah, take that. Should we do that first, or should we... No, let's just talk through everything. You already have the representation papers and other documents we need. All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow. Nah, don't bother.
Ginny?
Rip them up and chuck them, would ya? Them representation papers, or whatever they're called. They're selling fancy enough to have a bin. So, what will you do in court tomorrow? I'll be fine on my own. No you won't. I'm sure there's gonna be the Reaper there. I don't think you will be. No, that's Iris talking. Look, it won't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. This is one stubborn pickpocket. Why does she not want my representation that bad? I found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windibank showed no sign of being ransacked for the items of value or the like. With one exception, the box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina? Broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? Eh? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Ah! Why don't you tell us what happened, please? Alright, yeah. This Baskerville story. It's the latest Sholmes adventure, right? But it ain't even printing yet. So I figured it's gotta be worth a few pieces of silver, right? Oh yes, at least £5,000.
What?
So you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you? Oh, that's fucked.
No, Ginny, how could you?
What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course weren't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the mantle script or whatever you call it was really there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place. For Iris' sake, isn't that right? We knew why you'd done it from the start, you know. Of course we did. But
I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it.
well, saw the manuscript in the storeroom. It reminded me of what you said the night before. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, a lot of them. You just haven't realized it yet. I'm telling ya, that mantle script ain't on Winterbanks. You'd soon see it if you had a look.
If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you.
All right. I'll tell you why I did it. Stop looking at me like that, Iris. The puppy eyes, man. They're too powerful. It wasn't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. Truth? You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest? If he really deposited the manuscript at Winterbanks? It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got her dad. She can't see him. I reckon that's gotta be harder. That's why she writes her stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me anyway, last night when I was listening to what you were saying.
Stories about Daddy?
You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective, so much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner? Well, that's how I see it, yeah.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny.
Yes, we never thought any differently, did we? Look, give it a rest, will ya? I ain't all this chummy nonsense here. I ate it. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. Stop being a tsundere. Can't leave me alone. Go on, scupper. I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Yo, what is that? Brown? Is it dried blood? What is it? Are some very suspicious red stains. I mean, I wouldn't call them red, but... What are you looking at me like that? I think it might be worth presenting some of our findings in that area to Ginny now. I said Ginny instead of Gina. Not used to Iris's nickname. Well, guess we'll just have to present something. I wonder if we can spray her coat to see whose blood it is. What if we present this? Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet. What? But blood, Mr. Naruhodo? You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. Could it be blood that spattered from Mr. Winterbank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here.
Oh, here's what I think will happen. All right. Prediction time. If I'm right, I don't know what will happen. Nothing will happen. I just get to feel good about myself. So, I believe the blood is from Thrice Fired Mason. Because this coat is the one that McGilded told Gina to store at the pawnbrokers, yeah? Which would make sense if this coat was basically evidence, right? Let's imagine if McGilded actually killed Thrice Fired Mason. Motherfucker stabbed him, the blood got on his coat, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta get rid of this. Or maybe, oh, blimey, or whatever they say. I don't know what the Irish say as like an exemplative. Doesn't matter. It's Thrice Fired Masons.
Take it easy, Iris.
And we saw the blood on the sleeves is like really brown. It's kind of old and crusty, you know? Shooter.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm gonna shoot.
Purple. Yep. Not just on the sleeves, it's fucking everywhere. Oh.
Oh my. What the?
Forget the sleeves. Whole coat is covered in blood. Yep. McGilded was guilty.
Of course, the black colored fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Aha, yes, it was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it.
What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean? It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Oi, would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story.
Why am I talking to you now? The truth of the omnibus case.
We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony. Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me Glavis now, was I? I reached out to give my man a hand.
Look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet.
No, if that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat.
The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. Tried to run for the truth for long enough. There's no escaping it now.
true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded. Mr. Naruhodo. That horrible case is solved at last. I hope the man walked free from the trial. Well, he died shortly after, so... I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? How could this happen to me?
Bruno, did you believe him though? Did you believe Mr. McGilder was innocent?
I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon.
A weapon?
The music stopped. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. Wait, no, it was me talking before that. Now it's Isato. You mean Kazuma-sama? Listen, Ryunosuke, we lawyers are only human. Can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. So I believe in you, unwaveringly. What's funny, Gina? Oh, sounds like in this Empire Japan you come from, everyone must be soft. Oh, come on, look at the mess it's got you into. Believe in that bog trotter. Yes, I inadvertently helped a murder walk free. Well, at least you learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people is never worth it. Someone always tries to stab you in the back in the end. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, get hurt by no one. Gina, may I ask you something? I'd like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away. Ugh. There's no way we're actually doing that. Are you ready? Are you really sure that's what you want?
I believe that's what he wants.
No, that's Gina and Iris. I believe that's what he wants and all now. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I let everyone up in the garden path, didn't I? You're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Ugh, I am tired, folks. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Lua's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. I can trust her. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. Eh? Are you half-baked? Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Main theme plays? Seriously, Mr. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Why don't you love what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago. Got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. I do understand why you chose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there's more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? It's worth living. It's full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. It's true, I'm just a student of law. I'm certainly lacking in courtroom expertise. I can promise you this. Whatever happens until my very last breath, I'm completely on your side. This girl takes a lot of convincing, huh? Why'd you expect me to say that? Oh, she's crying. Trying to act all cool. It's okay. It is decided. I'll take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparation for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. Eastern law. I don't know what you are. I don't get ya. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. It turned out alright in the end, I think. Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice. Oh? Mrs. Sato? Dude, she's got that fucking spidey sense, dude. The ninja awareness. Somebody's there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What? Blimey, you're sharp, eh? Oh. I suppose you're using one of those mystic Japanese arts. The art of stealth I've heard so much about. Yes, everything you don't understand is simply Asian mysticism. Yes, it's all magic.
If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector.
How long have you been listening in on our conversation?
Oh, good grief. Listening in? No. Just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived this very minute, not a moment earlier. Nothing untoward at all. After hours? Is that late already? So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best. Bye, bye, and bye. It's a lot of farewells, and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship.
Oh, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but the time is present at the minute. If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongheart will, well, emergency? What emergency? This thing again. Very suspicious, Gregson. Very suspicious. That's a lot of pleasantries. Not one of them sounded sincere.
Gregsy's so funny. He says such silly things.
It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. Anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court. I must attend the court's clerk's office now before it closes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Mrs. Sato. She is leaving tomorrow, right? Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall see you there later. So our investigation came to an end. Sato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gino the following day, and then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Sato-san would be leaving Britain, making her way back to Japan. So are we doing a trial without her? What the fuck? This is fucked. Guys, we're fucked. We're so cooked.
Naruhodo-san, it's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted.
What about you, Sato-san? Today's been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes, Gina was arrested, on the back of the news that her father had fallen ill and that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon.
Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm, and yet I seem unable to find the words to express any of them.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow.
One final task? Just one more thing? So, one sec, guys. I need to blow my nose.
Alright, I guess we'll do this. Just 2 months since we arrived in London. We've managed to establish this office. It's finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret. I'm so sorry, Susato-san. It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts. I know we've only been here a short time, but my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something. And what would that be? It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities. Facets like Jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we only see a small number of them, the total facets. And what is illuminated is only part of the whole story. Bro, Ryunosuke's a fucking poet. Hello? Where did that come from? What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on, for as long as we live. That's so true. That's so true, bestie. Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much. But I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated and I'll finally understand how everything fits together. Naruhodo-san, I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and we keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark. It's amazing to think it's just been 2 months. You've grown so much. Oh, what is this expression? This is new. She looks so sad. Sorry, I've what? Oh no, it was nothing. Unimportant. Do you know what time you'll leave London in the morning? Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving there at 4 a.m. 4 a.m.? Oh, fuck, I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. Absolutely not. Sorry? I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow. Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you'll find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try. Ugh. Bro, I can't even get to a flight at 7 a.m. if I tried. Going to a boat at 4 a.m.? My goodness. Alright, what'd you say before that? One final task, yes. Please, I want you to have this. What is that? Some huge bundle of documents? It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus. Oh, the McGilded case. Seems to me that this case of Mr. Winterbag's murder, which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case, in many ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you. Thank you. Everything else she's had to think about, Susato-san still managed to do this, all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting. It was my pleasure. I can only hope it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina. Thank you so much, Susato-san. I'll do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. Can't believe we're saying our goodbyes like this. This is only the first game of this like little spin-off series. What the hell? She can't leave for good, right? For this game, she's got to come back during the trial at some point, right? Like, I have no doubt in my mind that in the second game she'll be there too, but is this really it? Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure. Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there. Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself. You
You and your lady secrets. Fucking... tell me everything. I swear. Still haven't told us why you know about the story. That manuscript.
Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san.
What is this? Is this like a secret betrayal? Are you betraying me and like feeling guilty about it? Did Strongheart strong arm you into doing something?
I must finish packing up my things in my room.
Susato-san,
I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night.
Wait, there's something I need to say.
Hey, yeah!
What was that?
A secret technique of mine. The Susato shutdown.
Shutdown?
Please, I implore you.
Oh my god, my vision's fading. She literally knocked me out. Holy shit.
We have to voice our goodbyes. I won't be able to hold back my tears.
No. Oh, Susato, come back. Dude, all my friends are leaving me. Kazuma fucking died? And now Susato's noping the fuck out of here. Susato-san. Fuck, dude. Fuck. It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted. Yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. When I forced myself to close my eyes, and as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, I just realized all my companions on the journey here from Japan are no longer with me. I'm basically alone. Yo, Sandy. You hope I'm not about to end? Well, I was considering it. We'll see. Eventually, my fatigue triumphed. I fell into a deep sleep. Did I really fall asleep on the floor like that after Susato threw me? The small hours? The fuck are the small hours? Anyway, we're at the hospital. Sholmes? Sholmes saved me? Yes, I quite understand. That is a great weight off my mind. Yo? He's here? He's awake? He's alive? Good to see you again, bro. I missed you. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I missed you.
Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we have discussed.
Thank you so much. Who are you talking to? It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes.
On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed.
Oh, Susato. My dear madam. She said her goodbyes, at least, to him. But it seems weird that they'd make a scene out of that. They were planning something. Right? What the fuck were they talking about? What is going on? Yeah, she's saying she's leaving. She leaves at 4 a.m. tomorrow because her dad's sick. She has to go back. At least that's what we know, right? I mean, maybe that's not true, but Strongheart said that she had to go back because her dad was ill. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do without her, honestly, because every time we have a trial, she always bails me out like 3 times or more. When I awoke the following morning, Susato-san was already gone. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets. Oh, it's raining too, great. And so began an even longer day than the last, one that I would remember for the rest of my days. "9:32 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber." Hey, you're not wearing the coat anymore. Good morning, Gina. I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it. So where's your friend then? Sorry? You know, in the fancy dress. Sarto, however you say it. I don't know. Sarto. Ah, Mrs. Sato had to leave early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up. You're alright with that, are you? No, I'm not. I'm not, Gina. Bring her back. Bring her back now. Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off. It's fine. It's not as though Mrs. Sato and I won't meet again. One day. Even so. But you, Gina, you only get one chance. This trial today is all we have. Good morning, you two. Oh, it's Wakahai.
How are you feeling, Ginny? Did you manage to sleep?
Iris, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? When a friend's in need, we show our support. Isn't that right, Waggy?
So cute.
Ah, Waggy!
Great way to show your support, kitty. Let me have a nose around. What arm can it do?
Oh, that reminds me. I bought a paper on the way here. Now, would you like the good news or the bad news? What do you say, Bruno? Ginny?
Oh, well, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first. Nah, always take the good news first. You might not live to hear the bad.
Yes, that question always gives away people's personalities.
Let's not go there.
Alright then, I'll give you the bad news first. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning, and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move.
Huh? The bad news was a weather report?
So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover and that the train isn't delayed on its way to the port.
Gosh, yes. Alright then, so what's the good news?
Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon, so even if the train is delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. Well, is that good news? That is good news, isn't it?
Oops. I couldn't give a monkey's, really. A monkey's ass. Hopefully all the good news cancel out the bad.
Look, the trials made the headlines too. Fullbroker perishes in pig plus plunder. See?
Oh, did Soseki Natsume write this title, or what? This headline? How'd you like that? Well, let them say what they want. See if I care. I care because you're covering your face.
Don't worry, Bruno will soon show everyone that this headline is nonsense.
I will?
And then in tomorrow's papers, the headlines will be Discharged Diver is Dauntless Do-Gooder. Isn't that right, Bruno?
Oh, yes. Let's hope so.
Of course they will. I have absolute faith in you. How was that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did that work? Did it?
It's like she was still here.
Good luck then, Bruno. I'll do what I can.
I want to look at this paper. Anything on the back? It's a sensational story lowered down the front page as well. Look, Ministry Mole. Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. What the fuck? For a 10-year-old. Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of a world news.
About secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently they're being intercepted by hostile nations.
Communications are being intercepted. How would somebody be doing that?
That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Renault?
No, of course not. I wonder. Perhaps this is what Lord Strongar was talking about yesterday.
Yes, it could be. And it could explain why Gregsley was running from pillar to post at the moment.
Article government secrets being leaked to foreign agencies. The plot thickens. The plot is bigger than we think.
Pawnbroker perishes in Big Bus plunder. How awful. Virginia, I mean.
Tomorrow's headline will be Discharged Divers, Dauntless Do-Gooder, right?
Yeah, something like that. If possible, I'd like to go even bigger.
Bigger? How?
I'll pick up a pocket protects planet post-trial, perhaps.
Protects Planet? Yeah, she turned into Captain Planet. Okay, well, that's interesting. Omnibus Birder. Case summary. Victim found deceased on the last scheduled omnibus of the day after a stab wound to the abdomen. Mason Milverton, male, brickmaker, East End of London. Defendant Magnus McGilded, prosecution attorney. Van Zeeks, defense attorney me. Conviction was assured with 3 eyewitness testimonies. However, a surprise 4th witness's testimony resulted in acquittal due to insufficient evidence. It's probably the first time in Ace Attorney history that someone was declared innocent without having someone else be declared guilty. Let's be honest here. Nobody's innocent in this series until proven otherwise, right? Fuck innocent until proven guilty.
Obviously, I don't know the law like Susie does, but still.
She's got a gun.
I'll be by your side the whole time, giving you more support and encouragement.
Yes, that sure that rocket launcher fires a fuck ton of moral support and encouragement. I'm not sure that big thing is as comforting as you think it is, to be honest. But thank you, Iris. That's very kind of you. Moral support gun. Yeah, moral support bazooka. Moral support incoming. Oh yeah, no, that's Gina. Oh yeah, Iris.
Yes, Ginny?
Well, I was wondering is all, about Sholmes. Did they fix him up alright?
Yes. The operation was a great success. But Hurley still hasn't come around yet.
She doesn't know. Chat, she does not know. Eh? I swear to God, if the trial's gonna have a scene where it's like we're like in dire straits, right? He's like, oh, if only someone could help us. Oh, if only we had a great detective on our side with incredible deduction skills. And then the door busts open. It's Sholmes. And then Sholmes starts herlocking Sholmesing all over the place. And then the crowd, jury stands up, applause, confetti, and fireworks. Yeah, the hold it. I want to hear Sholmes say hold it. You haven't heard like that voice line yet? I've heard random ass jury members say hold it, I think.
Send a telegram as soon as he wakes up.
I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news. Oh, right. No Susato-san to know Mr. Sholmes. It's all down to me today to prove that Gina is innocent of this crime. It's Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. Please make your way into the courtroom.
It's time then.
Yes, let's go, Gina. Iris.
Lead the way, Runo.
Poor Gina. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. To believe in her from start to finish, that's the weapon that will secure our victory here. Kazuma. Why now? Why am I seeing you now? If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that. It's gone too soon. Oh? Is that the old man back? He's back with a vengeance? In the jury again? In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. Shall determine the guilt or innocence of Miss Gina Lestrade. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. The prosecution is ready. The defense is ready. Lord Van Zieks, my lord, remind me, how many years ago was it that you withdrew from the public prosecution service? It was some 5 years ago, my lord. Yes, and then 2 months ago you resurfaced somewhat unexpectedly. And here you are again today. Are there some circumstances of which the court should be aware that have led to this erratic behavior? He has a score to settle. In what one might describe as your former life 5 years past, you dealt exclusively in matters concerned with the highest echelons of society and government. Really? Yet today, you chose to try a simple case of burglary and murder. I confess I find it more than a little befuddling, Counsel. What is your motive? What's your whole deal? I barely know anything about this guy other than the fact that there's rumors about him killing people that are declared innocent. And the fact that he likes his wine so much that he doesn't even drink it, he just throws it away. Breaks so many glasses. I barely know anything about you. There are two types of person I cannot abide. Firstly, those wealthy scoundrels who hide behind a mask of philanthropy to cheat the public at large. That's Miguel did for you.
He means Mr. McGildy, who you defended against the Reaper 2 months ago.
She's so small. Her head barely peeks over the desk. Yes, I just managed... Oh, sorry.
Managed to work that out, thank you. If I'd known what a monster he was, I never would have defended him. Secondly, even more loathsome, those wily scoundrels who masquerade as allies only to effect total betrayal in the final hour. In other words, the confidence tricksters from those tiny islands in the Far East, the Nipponese. What? Oh, we're back to racism again. What? Did he really just say that? I guess so. Racism strikes back.
He means you now, Runo.
Thank you. You're being a very helpful assistant. I actually managed to work that out too. Well, thanks, Iris. Total betrayal? What are you talking about? That torrid look of hatred in Lord Van Zee's eyes. Was that directed solely at me? Or was he talking about all Japanese people? Was he racist to me specifically? Or is he just that much of a hater? Why is no one questioning the kid in the defender's side? Look, she's off on school today, all right? There's nobody at home. Someone needs to take care of her. Her dad's in the hospital, you know? We're just babysitting. I'm sure they understand. Maybe today's take your daughter to work day. I don't know. Still, the judiciary welcomes the return of the so-called Reaper of the Bailey, feared by all London's malefactors. Your lordship is too kind. Now, jurors, the 6 of you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people in this trial. Random my ass. Who are these people? Who the fuck is that guy? The dude with like the loops? Old guy's a doctor? Hello? Wait a sec. Okay, so the maid is back. Garadeb is back. I don't know who the fuck that twink is. The old guy is like a surgeon now? What? We have that lady again. Who likes to type a lot, but she seems like she's going to Morse code shit. And then that dude, I've seen you before. You're that like terrorist guy from Russia. You're stroking a rat? What is this? No. What the fuck is this jury? Like, actually, though. Huh? SMH lazy devs. They recycle so much content. 5 out of 6 jurors are the same people. Former lieutenant in the British Army here, don't you know? Chaps like me were born ready. Clean crockery, clean cutlery, and clean conscience. His lordship's motto is very appropriate here, I think. I do like the maid girl. She can stay. Everything will be stereoscopic in the future. Absolutely everything. I'm ready for it. Got cross-eyed Christopher over here. I don't understand it. I can't have left it in there. It's not possible. Could I have? This guy... How is this guy still a surgeon? Who let this guy keep his license? Women indispensable in society. Stop. Female-centric future awaits. Stop. Okay, based? Who are you? Oh, good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. I like your rat. He's very cute.
Is...
Something wrong, Renault?
Oh, not exactly. It's just... I'm fairly sure I recognize these jurors. Almost all of them, in fact.
Really? Oh, funny coincidences like that do happen from time to time, don't they? It is quite strange. The jurors are chosen at random from London's 6 million inhabitants, you know?
So I've been led to believe. Something tells me I'm being duped. Very well. Now, Lord Van Zieks, the court calls upon the prosecution to introduce the facts of the case. As you wish, my lord. Allow me to begin with a word of warning to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In short, there has never been a more self-evident case of cold-blooded murder. The victim, Mr. Pop Winterbank, first name's Pop, proprietor of a pawn shop on Baker Street, was shot from behind and died instantly. Prosecution presents this photographic print of the crime scene. As the court will observe, there is a single bullet wound just below the gentleman's left shoulder. The evidence suggests that the bullet pierced the man's heart, resulting in near instant death. Moving on to the findings of Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered a body on a rising diagonal trajectory. Uh-oh. Gina was on the floor. What's that supposed to tell us? It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself. Someone, like the accused, you might say. The prosecution wishes to present the autopsy report and crime scene photograph as evidence, my lord. Indeed, the court accepts. Hand them to the bailiff, please. Okay. And now as the courtroom to turn its attention to this plan of the establishment where the incident occurred. The proprietor was found in the storeroom where he kept articles pawned to him. A windowless room with a single point of entry. The door to the main shop was found locked. In this sealed chamber, there were only 2 persons present. The victim, Mr. Winterbank, and the accused. She had in her hand the gun used to fire the fatal bullet. That's that then, isn't it? Nothing more to say. Well, we are kind of fucked, guys. What are the jurors waiting for? This girl's guilty as hell. We can't jump to conclusions here. We mustn't assume her guilt because of what she has to do to survive. My learned Nipponese friend. And was that hard to call me your friend? It is you who mustn't jump to conclusions. The prosecution has barely begun presenting its case. Conveniently, this appalling act of murder did not go unobserved. There were witnesses. Gracious. After their testimony, this girl's true nature will be exposed. Pitiful pick-purse of cold-hearted killer. Here's to establishing the truth. The court will take the floor plan and firearm into evidence. Items in the bailiff, please, Lord Van Zieks. At once, my lord. Gun. This isn't good.
I feel like the mood in here has turned very gloomy all of a sudden, Bruno.
I think that's because it has. Let us begin. Oh shit, the cloak's off. This early? Bring forth both the witnesses to the foul murder of Mr. Pop Winterbank on 16th April of this year. Oh shit. Wait, these are the guys. Why do you have a skull thing? Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court. Why are you holding fruits? Baddie, professional baddie. Oh, they're goons. We got traditional goons, not the type of goons that we know and love today. We got classic gooning over here. Where are my classic gooners? Traditional gooners, where are we at? I don't get the fruit bit though. I don't know what the fuck kind of voices these guys have. I don't know what British goons sound like. We got Mario and Luigi over here. We got the tall green one and the short red one. He's purple, but you know what I mean. It's close enough. The pear's green, the apple's red. I don't really know about the whole like cross with the skull on it. What kind of religion is that? And they're like perpetually looking upwards. Anyways, these are the same guys that were in the pawn shop that night that ran away, right? Like their silhouettes are exactly the same. And Naruto tried chasing them and then got away.
Name's Nash Shulkin. Occupation is a baddie. Professional baddie.
Ringo. I know Ringo means apple in Japanese. Guess that's the name? Shulkin. Skulkin. Skulkin, like sneaking around.
Name's Ringo Skulkin. Occupations are the same as him.
Tobias Gregson, Scotland Yard Inspector.
That's right. We're what they call...
What is this?
Three Skulkin brothers.
The three of them? I don't think he's part of them. What are you looking at me like that for? Don't lump me in with you lot.
God blimey, that's cold. Don't you know what we've gone through? It's our older Rav. Lost contact with him, we have. We've been scouring every shitty corner of the capital. Last night we come across you. The very spirit of the bloke. Ain't that right, Ringo? He is, Nash, he is. The very spit of him. So we decided there and then what we was gonna do. We was gonna call ya Big Bruv Sulky.
Giving weeb vibes? I don't know where you're getting that from them. I'm just getting like weirdo vibes. Come on, leave it out, you two. Sulky Skulkin? That's before he's run out of chips. Well then, Inspector Sulky Gregson. Begging your pardon, my lord, but the name's Tobias. What I would like to know, Inspector, is what you are doing in the witness stand. The Skulkin brothers are currently under arrest, my lord, on suspicion of theft. Thieves are they, these three? These three? No, my lord. I'm begging your pardon, but please don't let me in with this lot. 2 nights ago, these 2 brothers illegally entered an establishment with the intent to burgle. And in the course of their nefarious activities, they became embroiled in a far more sinister crime. By Jove, you mean to say, what an extraordinary coincidence. Indeed, my lord. While attempting to burglarize the pawnbroker, they witnessed the proprietor's murder. Ora. The various trespasses of these brothers is not the subject of today's proceedings, though they will naturally face trial in the very near future. Lordship's permission, I'd like to remain in the stand to keep these gents on the straight and narrow. Of course, Inspector. Skeptical as I am about the caliber of these witnesses, I will permit them to take the stand. Alright. Testify. Describe the events of the night in question and what exactly you saw.
Happy to. Because a skelkin's never skelkin.
Tobias is so done with this shit. Get out of it. Alright. We will continue in the next stream. It's pretty late. Gotta get some sleep. I'm feeling very tired. Hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Went longer than I thought it would, which is a pleasant surprise. Thought I was about to crash out a lot earlier, to be honest with you. Alrighty. You're very welcome, Sandy. Glad you were able to catch some of it. And there's always the VOD for you. And the VOD YouTube channel. Subscribe to that, by the way, folks, if you haven't. Everything goes on there. Twitch only holds your VODs for too long, so... it's the only way to see my old content. Well, with that out of the way, I want to thank you again greatly for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Be back on the usual day. You know where to find me. Until then, have a great rest of your night. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and be well.